Ladies and gentlemen, when I was doing my videos on reparations, one of the things I did mention is how they always put all kinds of protections in place in America for police officers. And they have yet to do anything for the unarmed people that are shot around this country on a regular basis. They feel no need to protect an innocent citizen from these police officers that are constantly violating their constitution and breaking all kinds of laws, killing unarmed people every day. But they will sit there, both Democrats and Republicans, and this is why I don't like either party, will put all kinds of measures for Blue Lives Matter and this measure in to protect cops even more, and let's protect the cops, and let's really talk about what it's all about. It's about money, ladies and gentlemen. Many of these police unions around the country are paying these politicians money, and in return, they're making sure any legislation they push, any bills that are signed into law, are always geared towards helping the police because they done paid off these politicians. We know this. The police union made a big donation to Trump's campaign back in 2016. And he's keeping his word. He's going to do nothing for his entire time in office but keep pushing for more protection for cops. To hell with everybody else that's being gunned down unarmed. That's how it works in this system. And this is why the system must go. So Trump calls for the immediate death penalty sentence for convicted cop killers. Don't cops already have all kinds of protection for cop killers already? When did they not have this in America? Reviving a talking point from his 2016 campaign, Donald Trump Wednesday called for the immediate action against convicted cop killers, saying the death penalty should be in play. And you know what? Most cop killers are white males. That's why you don't have the death penalty in place. In many cases, we have seen people get, these white males kill cops and they get arrested. They get taken in alive. Now, yeah, a few of them have been killed, but there's been plenty taken in alive. So, reviving a talking point from his 2016 campaign, President Donald Trump Wednesday called for the swift and immediate action against convicted cop killers, saying the death penalty should be in play. Maybe you should consider the death penalty being in play for all of these unarmed people out here that are no threat to a cop but still get killed. Where's the death penalty for that, Donald Trump? But like I said, he's been paid off by the police unions. So he's doing exactly what they want Donald Trump to do. Dangerous criminals should be punished to the fullest extent of the law, Trump said. That's the only language they understand. Well, one track mind, Donald Trump, citizens get killed and jailed in this country at ridiculous rates. Not to mention, you got all of these people in your prison that haven't even committed a crime, but because they are poor and can't afford a decent attorney, they are pretty much stuck in the system. Or you got people in there for these remedial type shit like weed. But in the same token, I did an article and they're talking about relaxing testing for marijuana to become a cop in America. The double standards just never end. Trump's comment came during a speech at the National Peace Officer Memorial Day service on Capitol Hill. While speaking to an audience of law enforcement officers from around the country, Trump said cop killers need to come to an end and those who commit crimes should be dealt with quickly. There's a lot of cops in this country, Donald Trump, that commit crimes too. In fact, they're trying their best not to even drug test cops. I did that story. Some of these cops, they have the same problem that the general public have. If there's an opioid problem going on in the country, you can best believe there's an opioid problem going on among these police departments too. They are not that separated from the general public at all. Trump continued saying trials involving accused cop killers must be fair, but they gotta go fast. Shoot, y'all keep people on death row for damn near 20 years. And I don't think that's right. And to me, it is kind of counterproductive having a death row and then you're going to house these people for that amount of time. I mean, look how long it took them to get around to executing for, many of the crimes out here going on. James Byrd, that guy sat on death row for 20 years? That's ridiculous. He's just speaking the way Trump does. Dangerous criminals should be punished to the fullest extent of the law, Trump said. But, isn't it amazing? Trump himself is a criminal when you really look at his financial records, but he wants to be on the soapbox talking about crime and criminals and what should be done. But when it comes down to his own self, look at how he acts, ignoring subpoenas, obstructing justice, lying, using all kinds of diversions. I mean, that's criminal, Donald Trump. That's the only language they understand. Trump's comment came during a speech at the National Peace Offer. Okay, let me just go down a little. The ambushes and attacks on our police must end, and they must end right now, Trump said. We believe that criminals who murder police officers should immediately, but with trial, and get the death penalty. Trump continued by saying trials involving accused cop killers must be fair, but they gotta go fast. During the 2016 campaign, Trump said he would sign an executive order calling for the death penalty of anyone convicted of killing a cop. However, he has yet to introduce any official order or proposal that would include language calling for the death penalty in those cases. So, as you can see, once again, Trump is on the soapbox exclusively for cop killers, but not talking anything about the citizens being killed at outrageous rates unarmed. He's not talking about the prisons being bustling at the seams with innocent people or low-level, non-violent crimes. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Am I surprised? No. This is so typical in this society. And the laughable thing is, ladies and gentlemen, they want you to look at this shit like it's great. There is no greatness in how they run America. There's no greatness in it at all. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not surprised that Trump is doing this because he's the world's biggest hypocrite and criminal himself. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.